We're back here this morning cutting. I did make a video yesterday. I started to and never did get enough content to really finish one, I didn't think. So I just deleted everything I had and we're starting from scratch today. Now we're kind of getting our property line straight on the back side of the place here. From a distance, I was hoping that was a big walnut tree, but it's a really good red oak. It's not on this place anyway. That's a good walnut there though. But I am happy to know that beast right there and that one right beside it, those walnut are on this place. And yesterday I put a new 125 foot spool 3/4 swage to 5/8 main line on the skidder here, and today my winch won't hold. I did nothing to the hydraulics, nothing to the controls. All I did was just take the old cable off and put the new one on, and now my winch won't hold it. It has no holding pressure. It'll pull and it'll free spool, but we have no holding pressure, and we were needing to pull about 3 or 4 trees this morning, so that's not good. Not good at all. So I'm gonna blaze back out of here. I lowered the blade to make a road. We'll go up here. We've already cut some dandy trees this morning. Of course, I cut a few good ones last night when I come to re-spool that winch. But we're gonna get out of here. Dad just laid a couple down. I built the road back here to get to them. So there's another good tree here in front of us. Dang, that's a real tree here. That's a real good tree. Got some size to it. That one's pretty good too. So we'll lower the blade, make a road in here so we can walk back in and cut these. I've been cutting with the 88 all week. I realized how much I missed it when I got back to using it. And actually this morning I'm running some 110 octane fuel through the saws. I'll let you know more about that as the day progresses. I'll let you know how I think it runs or changes how it runs. So let's blaze out of here. Yeah, we got this one laid down, that one laid down. That's a big tree there. That's a big tree. Got a big top on it. We're gonna try to get it worked up. I was trying to pull it as far up here as I could, but yeah, it's got a real big top on it. So we'll cut the log out, see if we can't get what we can out of the top, get it up to the deck. Dad's up there bucking logs right now. He's marking and bucking, and I'm cutting and dragging out. Still popping and creaking. Well, look there. That ain't no good. I took a really good log and turned it into just a good log. What a jungle. I hate summertime logging. Absolutely hate it. Have to wade through all this junk. Alright, let's get her all worked up. Now, as I've stated all week, when we got tight deck areas like we do, we can drag a few trees out, then we got to work them up and lay them out somewhere. So I'm packing logs right now. We're just about out of room right here. And this is getting pretty tight in itself because we're getting close to utilities. And this is where your backup camera really shines. So we can use that backup camera to kind of see how close or what's behind us, make sure we're not going to hit anything. That blade in there like so. And that bark is really slipping bad right now. Really slipping bad. We've cut some really good trees this morning. It's I've been in a fit of rage all morning over that winch. That just, things like that just aggravate me to no end. Just when I go to work, I expect things to work. That's bar none. Even when our mechanic, when he works on stuff, he's a great mechanic, but sometimes he wants to cut corners, and I do not want to cut any corners at all. I do not want to try to Afro-engineer something. I want things to be done right. I want to use OEM parts because I rely on this equipment day in and day out. And when it comes time for me to work, I want to go to work. I don't want to come to work and work on equipment and get mad because my equipment will not work. which is why, even like this skid steer, I'm kind of debating on trading right now. Of course, I went and talked yesterday, and don't get me wrong, there's not a thing wrong with this machine. Not a thing wrong with it. It's in good shape. It's well taken care of. It has a pretty good life, but at the same time, I've built up quite a bit of equity in it, and I'm looking at maybe getting something else, getting a Cat 299. That's what I looked at yesterday. The things I like about the 99, they've got more horsepower. They're a heavier machine. Which, like I said, these are things that I want in a machine. I even like this 89. This thing's so strong it doesn't have enough lead in its pencil to keep it on the ground sometimes. Well, there's another 1,600 pounds of operating weight between the 289 and the 299, and about 14 or 15 more horsepower. And those things intrigue me. I think this thing's got all the power in the world it needs, but that bigger machine with bigger operating weight. Of course, don't get me wrong, that power would be nice too. I mean, I'm a good red-blooded American. I don't think you can have too much power. Cut some dandy veneer trees this morning. Those last three I cut were good trees. Get them up here. Run over that, or straddle that marker there. Underground utilities. Put these over here on this side. Fill it up. I was talking to Dan a bit ago about what he thought we'd have on footage by the time we're done. We really don't have that many more trees left to cut. Oh, rough, easy. Yeah, we don't have that many more trees left to cut. And we probably would have got done today had that winch would have held. But like we'll have to try to finish them up tomorrow. Now this evening I'm going to go up to the river and cut logs. I've got to get started up there. Those gentlemen called me kind of getting upset because we're not up there getting anything done, which it's totally understandable. It is. We're behind. We're working 7 days a week right now to try to stay on top of things. I've got people calling me wanting me to look at timber right now, and to be honest, unless it's, as far as the oak goes, I'm not really cutting any oak right now. I'll cut some walnut, but I've got about all the oak timber bought up I want right now. But I'll keep cutting these little jobs of walnut. But I really don't want to take on much more oak because it's not fair to the people that I can't get there in time. If they have no trouble waiting, then we'll put them on the books. I'd like to be up front with them, tell them it might be a while. Up here on the river job, got Mike with me. He's helping me move a skidder. I let Mike drive. He gets a kick out of being a skidder man. It's good to know he can help out in some way. We hit rain on the way up here. It rained pretty hard, and I think they had about an inch of rain yesterday, so it's a little greasy in places. But we're going to try to go out here and get some laid down, get started anyway. He's still learning. He's still learning. So we'll go out here, see if we can't get started, getting some laid down, get some logs out anyway. It's a jungle out here, so we'll see what we can't find. Mosquitoes are already hovering around me. They're as big as hummingbirds up here. So it doesn't look like we're going to do any cutting, and the reason why is we were walking out in the timber, had the saw, getting ready to start working, and I'd never seen mosquitoes swarm me like they were here. It was like nothing I'd ever seen before. I mean, just, Mike, vouch for me.
It's an impressive amount of them. There was about 10 on your back at one time, and I put my paw on you and killed about 3 or 4 of them.
it just didn't matter what you did. You were swarmed with mosquitoes. There was just no way to even get away from them. I fired up the saw just for a little bit to fog them out, but that was it. That was it. Did you leave the key in that, Skidder? Yep. I would just back it up over there next to that pipe. Out of the road anyway. But yeah, like I said, and I'm not one to get deterred from work or cutting, but it just, I just couldn't believe it. Like literally attacked like clouds of mosquitoes. And, you know, I deal with the ticks and stuff on a daily basis, but as far as the mosquitoes go, I'd never encountered anything like that before. But there's so much still water up here in this old bottom that it's like me and Mike were talking. I don't like bug spray. I don't like wearing off or anything because it makes me nauseous, but I don't think there's any way around this. I don't think there'd be any way to cut this without using it. Watch Mike, see if he can figure out the skidder here. Which, to be fair, this skidder's got some quirks to it. And I tried explaining to Mike. Now, granted, Mike's not an equipment operator at all. So he's having a heck of a time here. I'm going to have to get out there in a minute. Unfortunately, get back out there with the mosquitoes.